a look at that.
Pulled away like side fielder out there. Gone! Karen Pollard takes a good catch.
Flair, Calypso, frontrunners, millionaires, gold chain, Chris Gayle. Well, no. That's not what we are talking about. What we're talking about here is West Indies and their first win at the World Cup T20. Their performance here was more about digging in, getting more hold on the match, and putting in Sri Lanka to field first after they won the toss. And also, this was umpire Simon Toffel's last match.
And Mahila's got the specially minted coin with him. Heads is the call. It is ahead, and Darren Sammy has won the toss. Darren, what are you going to do?
We've got to bat this.
Pretty simple. They are unchanged from the side. Then Jaya comes into the side at the expense of Harat.
The attitude of...
Oh, and it's up in the air. This is going to be out. Oh.
That's close. That's very close.
Samuels was not just shouting for help from the burning deck. He danced on that burning deck. He danced so well, the burning deck itself became attractive. Arguably, the best T20 bowler in the world went for 0 for 54. Ajanta Mendis' figures of 4 for 12 in the final meant nothing to the result. West Indies had been 14 for 2 after power plays and 32 for 2 after 10 overs. The fourth and the fifth worst scores at these points in the history of T20 internationals. They even took 17 balls to score the first run off the bat. Yet so breathtaking was Samuel's assault. Never mind the wickets falling around, Sri Lanka were too stunned to respond. When Samuels got out, West Indies were 108 in the 18th over. They needed a strong finish to keep fighting, and fight Sammy did. He swung and ran like hell, turning 3s to 4s and 4s to 6s, and scored 137 in the end for Sri Lanka to chase.
Here's another one. Make it 3 in the over.
Got him. First ball.
Have a look at that.
Is bowled. Oh, it is. It's in the air and it's out. Well,
Big hit. More of this needed. Is this the moment? Is it the moment? It is the moment.
West Indies, of course, was the biggest contender, and everybody was quite sure that now they're for sure going to win. After 33 years, finally they won this match, and we're of course all going to see Gale's innings, but then it's okay, Marlon Samuels ended up playing, so it was an amazing match.
West Indies capitalized on their strength, that is bowling. They are not known for batting actually in the last 6 years, but they have a good bowling attack, and they used it for their benefit in the World Cup final. So that's why I think West Indies deserves to win the World Cup.
If Sri Lanka were not already in their shells, a superb first ball from Ravi Rampal sent Dilshan's off-stump cartwheeling. His finger went to his lips. The crowd, though, had already been stunned into silence. Two of Sri Lanka's greatest cricketers were now in the middle, but like the West Indies openers, they were under pressure too. Sangakkara kept hitting even poor deliveries straight to the fielders. West Indies kept squeezing harder and harder. Such is the pace of T20 cricket that suddenly Sri Lanka were 39 after 8 overs. And while they had wickets in hand, they don't matter as much in T20 as they do in other traditional formats. Most importantly, Sunil Narine already showed how much he could turn the ball and turn it a long way. Sri Lanka were running out of time and needed to target somebody. Now it began to drizzle. Sri Lanka were well behind Duckworth Lewis. And never really flowing in his effort, Jayawardene mistimed a reverse shot and holed out to point. After that, Nuwan Kulasekara was just a minor irritant to the celebrations the world had been waiting to watch. Sammy, though, had kept the trump card back. On cue, Narine delivered Kulasekara's wicket. Samuels was the man of the match, and with the 2 catches he had already taken in the same match. The time had finally arrived to party. West Indies partied, and well, they partied hard as much as they played. This is Ronald.M with cameraman Swapnil for MRSC.
Wickets column from the beginning of the tournament, and they've come through. As Gale said after the semi-final win that the trophy was the West Indies.